There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it, many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Will you find me? Hope you find me. I'll be back home soon. When the sun rises, when the sun
Never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide. We flow together like an ocean, every low and every high. And I would have you anyway, dear, any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me, I'd always be waiting here. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart. And I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king. I've never known a brighter sunset, but every day I see it rise. I never thought it could be better until I saw it in your eyes. Even when we are apart, I will keep you in my heart. will hold the world at bay just to see you smile again. And when time begins to fade, I will love you just the same. And I wouldn't change a thing, even if I were the king.
Our live stream. Hi everyone, welcome to our live stream today. We are doing a floor bar, and of course I have Olive here today, and she's not wearing any outfits because remember last time she hated every second of it, so I'm not going to put her through that torture today. So let's get started. I'm going to pass Olive over to James, who's coming to say hi. He's just setting everything up. Techno man.
Hi. We are in it today. You are going to do a floor bar, and it is exciting, and it is going to be rough, and it's going to be difficult.
Well, hopefully not.
We've set the camera up so it can be more angled to the floor, so that's why I'm kind of like kneel down here, because if I stand up, it's like, oops.
And just make sure if you would like to win a group class for your friends, make sure you comment on our Instagram. It's the picture of James and I on the beach, and just you can say whatever you want because we are going to do a number draw. Whoever is the winning number wins the class. And one more thing, make sure you stay tuned to the end because we are going to be announcing our special guest for next week. Very, very exciting.
Tell them you're putting the number generator. We're going to put a number generator up to make it really random, and it's going to be live.
Yes, right in front of your eyes.
In front of you. So
Okay.
there's no cheating.
Yes. Alright, so there's little Olive. I will turn the air conditioning off. have booties on, you can keep them on for this part. This is just going to be a little bit of a mobilization just to warm us up. It's going to be the warm-up exercise, James, with the music. So you're going to keep a nice long spine, and you're going to take your toes. Make sure that you're keeping your knees together and your feet together. I'll show you it in an angle so you can see. And we're going to go 2 counts. 1 and 2. So we don't want to be rounding this way. We want to keep nice and tall. Come up, 3 and 4. 2 times. 1 and 2. And it's okay if your heels lift off the floor. That's what you want to try and aim for. And 3 and 4. This time you're going to hold for 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up, 6, and we're going to open into, you might call this frog, or you might call it butterfly, or you just might call it feet together, knees open, whatever you call it. And we're going to go forward, same thing, long spine, 1 and 2, come up, 3 and 4, 2 times, 1 and 2, come up, 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come up. And you're going to take your right leg, so I'm going to be opposite to you, just like a mirror effect. You're going to put your right leg on the top, kind of like that yoga position. I don't do yoga, so I don't know the correct term for this. And we're going to go forward, hold 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quickly change, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open your legs to just a comfortable second. We're just mobilizing right now. And we're going to go touch our toes, 8 counts, coming up. Little extend, 8 counts, come up, and then the music will end, but we will just hold here for about a few seconds, 10 seconds or so, just to release. Alright, so give us a shout out if you're in the chat. Let us know if you're there, how you're feeling after your arabesque exercise last week. I know that right up until Thursday I was in a lot of pain, so I'm interested to know how you all felt. Alright, let's get to it.
Which music?
Warm up. Alright, so make sure you're keeping that long spine the whole time. Nice ballet music today. And going 1, 2, bend, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 6 counts. 1, hold 2, you can put your head, 3, 4, 5, 6, come up, 7, open. And the same thing, long spine, 1, 2, come up, 3, and 4. Again, 1, 2, come up, 3, and 4. All the way forward, you can put your hands, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, hold 6, coming up, right leg on top, and going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, quickly change, again, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and opening nice and tall, and to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, little push, come up, 7, and reach other side, and 1, and a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming up, and going a little bit forward, and we're just going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so now I would recommend taking off any shoes or anything that you have. It's really good to just have socks on so that you can really mobilize those feet. I just need to check the music to tell James. This is Tendu 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is going to be for our turnout. I'm just scared I'll forget the exercise, so I'm going to put it here. Alright, so what I would like you to do for this, we're going to repeat this entire combination 2 times. Once we're going to be sitting down, and once we are going to be lying down on the floor. So, sitting up, I would like you to put your hands kind of like behind your butt cheeks, arms stretched, so that it can support your spine, because we don't want to be slouching doing this because it's going to defeat the purpose. Nice and tall, and we are flexing. So we're going to turn out, and it's going to be quite strenuous. I want you to really be stretching your knees. If you can, depending on the shape of your legs, heels come off the floor. And we're going to turn out. 1, hold 2, close 3, hold 4. 3 times. 2, hold 2, close 3, hold 4. 3, hold 2, closing, and go point and flex, using your whole foot, point, holding. Repeat the entire thing. 1, hold 2, closing. 2 counts, close, 2 counts, close, flex, point, flex. And now we're going to go turn out 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn out, point, close, flex. We do that 4 times. Then we're going to reverse it. Then we're going to go point, turn out, flex, close, point, turn out, flex, close 4 times, and finish. Make sure when you are rotating, you are using from your hips. You don't want to use your quad muscle because that's going to build big quad muscles. We want to try and use from your hamstring and your adductors. So the muscle on the inside here, you want to try and feel this muscle turning out. And try keep those knees together. It also depends on the shape of your leg as to how far apart your heels will be. And this is why it's good to do a floor bar, because sometimes if you have a slight different shape and you are standing in first position, you can sometimes grip the floor and it's not going to be using the correct muscles all the time. So this is why it's good. Alright, if you ever want me to repeat an exercise, just type in the chat. I'm here for you to follow. Alright, here we go. I will sit facing you. Nice and tall. Knees stretch. Also long necks. Don't forget your posture. Turn out. 1, hold 2, close 3, hold 4, 2, 1, 2, and close. Pull up that stomach. And 1, 2, and close. Now we'll go point and flex. Point, flex, point and hold. Repeat. Turn up. Knees together. 2, and close. And turn out. Keep pulling up. Close. Shoulders open. Turn out. And close. Now flex. And a flex. Point. Flex and hold. Now we're going to go turn out. Turn out. Point. Close and flex. And 2. Close. Knee stretch. Keep feeling it. 3. You should be burning. Point. Close. Flex. Turn out. Point. Close. And reverse it. Pointing first. Point. Turn out. Flex and close. Point. Turn out. Flex. Close. And a point. Turn out. Flex. Last time. You can do it. Point. Turn out. Flex. Close. Boom. Portabani. Okay, now you can relax. I don't know about you, but I'm really feeling it in my inner thighs. This is a really good exercise to do, especially if you are coming back from injury. I know we have someone, Ashley, who's coming back from an injury, so this might be a really good class for you to do. Okay, so now we're going to repeat the entire combination on our back. So I'm not going to show my butt to you. I'm going to turn around this way so that you can see exactly the same thing. But now what you want to do is you really want to keep your legs at like a 90 degree. You don't want it too far over and too far this way. Just directly above your hips. Knees stretching, and now you can just relax your arms on the floor. No tension in your upper body, and exactly the same thing. Turn out and close, turn out and close. Everything exactly the same. Here we go. Really flex those feet. Okay, James? He's just going to change the music. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's So which one do you want?
Again, the warm, the tendu. Okay, here we go. From your hips. 1. Keep those knees together and close. Really use those hips and inner thighs. Squeeze those knees. Close. And turn out. And close and point and flex. Through your feet. Flex. Hold. All the same. And rotate. And close. And 2. And close. And 3. And close. Flex, point, flex. And flex. Point. Flex. Now we're going to go turn out and point. And 1. And point. Close and flex. Turn out. Point. Close through your feet and turn out. Point. Close. One more time. Turn out. Point. Close and reverse. Pointing and a point. Turn out. Flex and close. Hold that stomach. Don't forget about it. I know you're probably burning. And point. Turn out. Flex. Close. Point. Turn out. Flex. Close. Wait for the bum. Alright. I know my ankles are burning and my thighs are burning and my butt is burning. This is probably exercise I should do a lot more often. Okay, next we are going to move on to kind of like a plie. So James, that will, oh no, not plie yet. We are going to do a little bit of a hip mobilization before, and that's going to be jeté 1. Okay, so the first time when we go en dehors, which will be outwards, we are going to use our arms. The second time when we come en dedans inwards, you're just going to place your arms somewhere comfortably, but we are not going to go into this slouch position. Really keep it nice and tall. So it's going to go up 1, and that's why I say we don't want to go 1. We want to keep nice and tall. If you feel like you're going to do this, then put your hands in the same position so that it can support you. Alright, so we go up 1, open 2, and when you do this open, you want your toes to be together and your heels off the floor. We don't want it to be that way because otherwise that's going to develop a nice sickle. Alright, so we want to keep the heels up, open, stretch to first position, and as you close, you're going to allonger your arms, and as you allonger, you're going to just lift your chest a little bit forward, up over here. I always like to tell students, imagine you've got a diamond necklace here, and this is what you want to shine and sparkle in the light. So we do that 4 times, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 times, blah, 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 blah. Then we reverse it. You just put your hands where you feel comfortable, turn out, and bend, close, and stretch. Turn out, bend, close, and stretch 4 times, and 4 times. Then you're going to go forward, flex your feet, and you're going to stretch, really stretch those knees, long spine again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn out to first position, and really flex those feet in first position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now this is the not so fun part. Okay, so depending on your flexibility, if you find this too difficult, this is step 1. Okay, you're going to take your turnout and you're just going to hold your heel so that you're turning out. We don't want to do it parallel, we want to really feel that turnout, not forgetting about this bottom leg turning out. But if you feel like you can stretch a bit more, what you're going to do is you're going to loop your arm underneath, grab your bunion if you have one like me, or just grab your arch, and be careful with your knee. That's why you need to make sure you're rotating from your hips, and try to keep your spine as long as possible, and you want to stretch that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't want to be this way. Up as straight as possible, and then other side, loop it underneath or grab on top, and keep that turn out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finish. Alright, so that's outwards 4 times, inwards 4 times, and then we're going to do just 6 position, stretch, stretch, stretch. First position, stretch, stretch. Right leg, left leg. All right, here we go. Pointing nice and tall. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, allonge. 1, 2, 3, allonge. Still using those inner thigh muscles to stretch your legs. And up, open, stretch and hands down. Turn out, toes, knees and stretch. Inner thighs, toes together. Close, stretch, turn out. Heels up. Last time, turn out. Here we go. Flex and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn out. Really turn out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Underneath. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And change. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finish. So the reason why they like to do this exercise is because when you are doing tondus or you're doing grand battements or anything, you have to do it in turnout. So that's why they're not doing it this way. Of course, if you're stretching like this is also a very good stretch. But for the purpose of a floor bar, to train you for your ballet, that's why they would do it in turnout. This is particularly what they do in lots of, what would you call it, vocational schools, especially the Vaganova school. I learned some of these exercises from a teacher. Her name is Tatiana, and she was teaching at the Sanhwa school in South Korea, which is kind of like their big ballet school. It's amazing. The students that come out of there are just, whoa. But I was very lucky. When I was coming back from my injury, she offered to help me with some floor bar exercises. So some of these exercises, not all of them, are hers. So yes, thank you, Tanya, if you ever watch this. She's back in Russia. Okay, next. Now that we've spoken a little bit, yes, we are going to go on to our pliés. All right, I just need a sip of water. These lights are very, very hot. Okay, so you have two options to do this. Okay, I would recommend, if it's your first time doing a floor bar or anything, lie with your back directly on the floor. But if you feel like it's not working as much, you can come up onto your elbows like this, but make sure that you're not sinking in this way, really pushing your shoulders down. But I'm going to go onto the floor. If you go onto the floor, you can just keep your hands behind your head or next to you this way. Alright, so we're going to start in first position, so this would be pliés, James. Alright, first position, feeling that turnout we just worked on, all that rotation, and you're going to do flexed the first time, heels together, so your toes are going to be on the floor, but your heels are coming off the floor. Now the trick with this is to not just forget about your ribs and your stomach. You want to imagine that maybe you've got those mom jeans on, and you want to pull it up this way. And that's what you want to think. And here is just relaxing. So we come up. 1 and a 2, and you're going to use your inner thighs and your hamstrings to rotate, to stretch without releasing that. You want to really keep it. So just remember, everyone's turnout is different. So don't feel like your turnout is not good. Everyone, you don't have to be a professional dancer and have amazing turnout. So just know that. And 2 times, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Now the third time we're going to hold it. You're going to come up for 1 and 2, feeling your stomach, feeling this position, activating your muscles. Don't just let it hang. Really hold. We're going to hold 4 counts, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and you're going to stretch 5 and 6 and point your feet, 7, 8. We repeat the whole sequence with pointed feet. This time, heels come off the floor, concentrating on your stomach, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 2 times, 2 and 2, 3 and 4. Last time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to open, 5 and 6. Oops, need to move over. And as you close, you want to flex and pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in. Then the music will stop, and we are going to turn over and do the exact same thing on our stomachs. but I'll explain that before we roll over, just so you know that's what's going to happen next. Alright, so two pliés in 2 counts, 1 and 4 counts hold, stretch with a point, and with the point you're going to open on the last one and flex and use your adductors to close. Alright, how are we doing with the comments there, James? Any comments?
We've had quite a few, I've replied to them.
Oh, awesome.
We've got a lovely class from Bianca.
Oh, hi
One of my
Bianca.
favourite classes. And then also
good.
Ashley said, this stretch will always get the best of me.
Good.
Aideen said, hey, I felt nice and stiff after last week's class.
Oh, good. I like to hear your story.
I'm ill at the moment, so
sorry.
watching and taking notes today.
Okay, thanks for joining.
And Alexander Mitchell said, hi, Anna.
Hi, Alex! Alex is actually our work colleague, so thanks for joining in. Okay.
What is this one?
This one is pliés.
Plie.
Alright, so stomach's in, turning out, first position. Act still, even though you're on your butt, don't just let it relax. Really activate all those muscles. Pull up your stomach. And 1, 2, stomach. Stretch, 3, rotate. And 2, 2, stretch, 3, 4, and come in, 1, 2, hold 3, hold 4, and stretch 5, 6, and point. Keep that rotation, use those muscles. Now, heels off the floor, 1, 2, hold, stretch, hold the stomach, and 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, last time, 1, 2, hold 3, hold 4, and stretch, and flex, pull, 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 and stop. Alright, so now the same thing, James, you may stop the music, thank you. And we're going to go on to our stomachs this time. So I would recommend putting your hands like this. If you feel like it's too uncomfortable for your neck, you can just relax your neck here. But make sure, the problem with if you do this way, you might tense your neck muscles. And because this is quite strenuous on our stomach, which you're going to find out in a couple of seconds, you might use these muscles. So you want to make sure that it's quite relaxed. So the same thing, now just make sure, yes, so James is telling me really lengthen out of your head. So when you're doing this, it is absolutely okay if your heels come off the floor. It is absolutely fine. The aim is to keep it on the floor. Rather lift your heels off than lift your butt off. Okay, we want to really keep those hips down on the floor the whole time. Exactly the same thing. And then when you do the point, we're going to do the same thing when you stretch to the side and use those inner thighs, close, close, close. All right, thank you, James. Pliés. And flexing. Plie, 1, 2, use those muscles, stretch, 3, 4, and plie, 5, 6, stretch, 7, 8, and 1, still hold your stomach, 2, hold 3, hold 4, stretch, 5, 6, 7 points. Toes together as you plie, 1, 2, stretch, 3, 4, and toes together, 6, stretch, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and hold, sorry, now open, and flex and pull, 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 use those hamstrings. Alright, good. Whew. Floor bar is quite hard. My feet are already cramping. Next, James, is going to be our releve long, okay, which is fondue 1. Okay, so releve long, what is going to happen? Just a second. Okay, so this is very simple, but very, very hard. So we're going to start first position, but with pointed feet. Now the key with this besides worrying about your stomach and not arching your back, you have to try keep your hips level. So we don't want to roll over to the one hip, whatever you may want to do. You want to focus all your attention on your stomach and your hips being level. Maybe think of it like a table that you've got glass, crystal things, and if you roll, it's going to smash. Okay, so we're going to do 4 times. We're going to lift up 1, 2, and you're going to concentrate. The key is to concentrate on the leg that's staying behind. 1, 2. So I know you want to try and touch on the floor, but we don't want this to happen. It is okay if it doesn't touch the floor. You do your own rotation and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is all we're going to do. 4 times with the right and 4 times with the left. Then we're going to roll over and do it on our stomach. Alright, so here we go. Wherever you would like to keep your hands, pointed feet. And right leg. 1, 2, side, 3. Concentrate on that left hip. 1, 2. Keep that turn out. 3, 4. Again. 1, 2. Left hip. Turn out that left leg. Turn out, turn out, turn out. Up. 6. Close. 7. 8. And again. That was only 2. 1, 2. And left hip. Turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out. Inner thigh. That's the trick. Not your quad. 1, 2, 3, 4. And concentrate on your stomach. 3, 4. Up. 5, 6. And James, could you play the music again? Thank you. Alright, that's the right side done. Check. Here we go. Left.
Does repeat.
Oh, perfect.
Here it comes.
At least you get a few seconds rest. And here we go, other side when the music comes. Now you're going to concentrate on that right hip. 1, 2. Right hip. And 1, 2. And close. So don't forget about this leg. Concentrate more on your right leg. Turn out your right leg, adductor and hamstring up. And close. Keep your stomach. And 1, 2. Side. And 1, 2. And close. Last time. You can do it. 1, 2. And turning out. And up. And close. Relax. Okay, so you should really feel these inner thighs burning. Okay. Now this is, you're going to feel it in your butt. Okay, it's exactly the same thing. So you can do the same thing with your head, however you feel comfortable. And we're going to do the same. First position turned out. And this is very low off the floor because you want to concentrate still on this leg. Turning out. And come up. And turn out, turn out, turn out. Alright, same. Here we go. Now you want to feel it underneath here. Here we go, James. Thank you.
Same music.
Same music. Right leg. 1, 2. Now, left leg rotates. Keep that turn out as you lift it. Don't release it. You want to turn out both legs as much as possible. 1, 2. 2 legs are turning out. 2 legs. You want to try and imagine your heels are going to touch the floor. Long legs. That was 2 and 3. Feel those adductors. And turn out, turn out. Last one right. You can do it. 1, 2. Hold your stomachs. Don't forget about that. And up. And close. And the music will repeat so you can relax your legs. Whew. I know my inner inner thighs are really, really burning now. Let me know if yours are too, or if I am alone in this pain. But it's a good pain. Here we go. 1, 2. 2 legs, turn out, turn out. And up. Keep the turn out. And 1. And now you want to turn out from here. Now as you come up, keep this position, keep the turn out, and your hip bones on the floor. Don't lift those hips off the floor. And 1 more, 1, 2 more. 2, 3, 4. Keep that turn out. Close. And last. And 2 hips on the floor. And up. And close. And relax. There we go. You can have a sip of water. I give you permission. Okay, so the next one is tendu 1, James. And this is going to be a tendu with a demi-rond. Okay, so. That's right, yeah. So the pattern goes, we're going to do 2 tendus and then carry to the side and carry to the front. So what I want you to think about with this, also right leg first, same thing, hips don't move. You want to keep your hips and you want to control your stomach. And it's exactly like you would do a tendu on the floor, where you would use that demi-point to point. So really show demi-point, point. And it goes demi-point and a demi-point, close. I know I'm such a good singer, I should change careers. Demi-point and a demi-point, close. Then you go demi-point and carry to the side and carry to the front, demi-point and close. To the side, demi-point and demi-point, close. Demi-point and demi-point, close. Demi-point, rotate this hip, think of this one, and to the side and close. All to the left side. And then we're going to roll over and do it on our stomach. Yay! Okay, here we go. First position. Here we go. And demi-point, demi-point, close. Think about your left hip, demi-point, demi-point, close. Demi-point, carry to the side, carry to the front, demi-point, and to the side, and a demi-point, Keep your hip, don't move. Demi-point, demi-point, close, and a demi-point, rotate to the front, to the side, and a close left side, and a demi-point and demi-point, close, stomach, don't release it, point, and demi-point, close, and a demi-point and point, rotate, and rotate, don't move your hips, I know it's hard, last time, side, point, demi-point, close, and a demi-point and demi-point, close, and a demi-point and point. Control your hips, stomach, and pull in. Okay, really good. Now we're going to go onto our stomach and do the exact same thing, except what we're going to do is start to the side first. So how you would do normal tendus, you would go front, side, and then back. So kind of, we're doing the same kind of thing. Alright, so it would just look demi-point and you want to keep your hips on the floor. You don't want to rotate your hip as you open out. Alright, so it's quite difficult. All the same, rotate to the back, rotate to the front, close. Then to the back, and rotate to the side, rotate to the back, close. All to the left. Okay. Here we go, James. We go side and demi, point and point, knee stretch, demi, point, close, again, stomachs, don't forget, and demi, point, close, demi, point and rotate, keep those hips, turn out, demi, point to the back, now really keep those hips on the floor, you're going to feel turned in, that is okay. Keep your hips, point, demi, point, close, and 1, 2, carry, start, carry back, and demi, point, don't fall asleep, James, and a demi, point, and demi, point, close, demi, point, knees stretching, and a demi, point, and rotate it to the back, rotate it to the side, demi, point to the back, last time, demi, point, pull in your stomach, hips on the floor, demi, point, demi, point, and close, last time you can do it, demi, point, rotate it to the side, keep your turnouts, demi, point, and close. Congratulations, you made it past tendus. Now, we're going to move on to our jetés. I just need to keep checking, sorry about that. Okay, so now we're going to go, it's tendu 2, James. Alright?
Tendu 2, you said?
Tendu 2. Tendu 2. Alright, so, just a second. So we're going to do 2 jetés. So this one we're going to lie down on our back and immediately we're going to roll onto our side. So the pattern goes 2 jetés, and on the 3rd jeté you're just going to do a flex and a point. And then that's where it changes up a bit. Alright, so I'll show you on my left leg so that you can see when I go to the front. So you're going to, this time we're going to start pointing. I know with the jeté we would do like this, but we're going to just keep pointing and it's just the action to feel that turnout. So you're going to go 1 and 2, 2 and 2, 1 and flex and point and close. Repeat that, 1 and close, 2 and close, 1 and flex and point and flex and point and flex as high as you can, and a lift, point, close, roll over onto your side, just so you can see me in the light, and repeat the whole thing, just 22 degrees, close, up and close. Now make sure you're not just releasing your back, you want to keep one long line as you go down. And the same thing, flex, point, close, up and down, up, hold, flex, point, flex as high as you can, a lift, point, and close. And then we'll roll immediately onto our back and go straight away to the other side. So we do front to the side, front and to the side. Okay, here we go. Pointing, use those inner thighs. Here we go. Hold, close, hold, close, hold, flex, point, ribs, hold, close, hold, close, hold, flex, point, a lift, close, down, up, flex, and I taught you something wrong, just follow me with this, up, flex, point, and up, point, sorry about that, here we go, up, and across, up, close, up, and flex, point, now we're gonna go, hold, flex, point, and up, point, close, other side, and up, that's why sometimes I like to teach with the music so that I don't make mistakes like that. So how it would go is up and close, up and close, up and flex and point, close, up and hold, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. So now when we go on our stomach, we're not going to lift our leg high. Alright, so we will just do the same, up and close, up and close, up and flex and point and close. Now you're just going to go up, flex, point, flex, lift, lift, point, close, but not lift, lift. You want to keep your hips just a little up, up, point, close. Then we're going to go to the side, exactly how you did it now to the back, exactly same to the side, and then change to the left. Alright, how are we doing in the chat there, James?
We have Eileen who said, just watching this has my abs clenching.
Okay, good, because mine are burning, yes.
And then Alexander said that, by the way, that play exercise was such a good burn for my deep rotators.
Good, thank you.
Smiley face.
Really good.
That emoji.
Okay, awesome. I like to hear that. I like it when it's benefiting you. Okay, enough rest. Here we go.
We're doing this, the same music.
Same music. Pointed feet. Lifting, here we go. Hold, close, hold, close, hold, flex, point, and we go. Lift, hold, flex, point, flex, hold, and a lift, point, close to the side, out, in, it's okay but small, out, in, out, flex, point, keep those rotation, out, flex, point, flex, little lift, turn up, point, close, here we go, left, up, close, up, and flex, point, and we go, up, flex, point, flex, turn out, point, close, to the side, out, in, out, and flex, point, and close, out, flex, point, flex, turn out, point, close, finish. Alright, good. The next one, James, is going to be the opening of our hips, which is jeté 1. Huh? Yes, okay. Okay, this one is probably the worst one. Okay, this is the one that I learned from my teacher Tatiana that I mentioned. This one she gave me, and it is not fun, okay, but it's good for you. So I think I'm just going to put my towel in front of my face as help. Okay, so what you're going to do, legs together, sixth position, and you go a bend, turn out, point your feet, and now when you close, you want to think of lifting your knees to close. So you don't want to just slide close, you want to lift and close, really activating these muscles and stretch. So we do that 3 times, and the timer goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4, and here it comes. You're gonna keep your hips on the floor, but you're gonna lift. You're gonna just lift your toes off the floor. Flex, point, flex, point. All right. So we don't want to change anything. It's just you are gonna use your stomach and your hamstrings to lift off the floor, and we're gonna do that 4 times. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Bend, turn out, and turn out. That's 1, 2, turn out, lift, close, down. Last time, 1, 2, lift up, and we go. A flex, a point, a flex, and again. 1, 2, holding my place, and this is very frustrating. Okie dokie. This is also another one from Tanya that is quite difficult on your hips. So I just need to angle this so that you can really see how it works. Alright, so you're going to lie down on your back, and on the preparation of the music, you're going to plie on the preparation. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, James, I didn't tell you which one it was. This is our rond de jambe. Alright, so here. Now you're going to take the right leg to the front, leaving your hips in this position, heels off the floor. 1 and a 2. Keep that turn out. 3 and a 4. 2 and a 2. I think I just need to check how many times. 3 and a 4. Then we're going to go 1 and a 2. Point 3 and a 4. Flex 5 and a 6. Close 7 and 8. Then we go to the left side. The same thing. And then James is going to start the music again. And we are going to go to the side. Now to the side, what you have to think about is you want to imagine your toes are going to stay on the floor as long as you possibly can without tilting your hips. And toes on the floor. So really get it directly to the side in line with your hips. And in 3 times. And a point. And a flex. And a close. And then we go to the other side. Alright, this one is not fun. And it's not over because after this we're going to put 2 legs together. Alright, so really get that control right now. Alright, here we go. Plie 7. Right leg. Keep the hips. Turn out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. On the third one, you're going to hold out. 1, 2, point 3, 4, and flex. Keep those hips level. Left side. And 1. Keep the turn out. Heel forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Keep the turn out. Point. Stretch. Turn out. Turn out. And in. And James, could you restart the music, please? Please, going to stop halfway through. And we can stretch.
One of my most favourite pieces of all time.
Really? And to the side, toes on the floor. So I've been with James for like 14 years and I just learned something new. And side. 6, 7, 8. And keep those toes on the floor as long as you can. Point. And flex. And in. Keep those hips. Left side. Slide. 1, 2, and close. Try keep those hips as still as possible. I know it's hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2. Point, and I cannot point. Imagine I'm pointing. Flex, and in, and stretch. Okay, so I would like you to let us know in the chat box if you would like to do that to the back. I'm going to leave it up to you. It's your choice. But while you decide, we are going to go 2 legs. Alright, so the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as you open that front, the right leg to the front, you're going to open the left leg to the side at the same time. And coming in. I know it looks very funny, but you will feel it. And carry. Let's keep 2 legs turned out. So what likes to happen with this one is it likes to stay behind. Really get it in à la seconde. And come in. And we're just going to keep doing that until the music finishes. Okay, here we go. So it gives you time to decide if you want to do this on your stomach. 3, we go. And 1, 2. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, this is the wrong music. I wanted it to be a bit slower. Sorry. Gives you an extra rest. James, could I please have plie? Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Just to torture you a little bit more, I want it a bit slower. And 1, 2, 3, 4, side, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. And 1, 2. Keep those heels facing the roof as long as you can. And we keep going. And 1, 2, in and out, and in. Keep that rotation. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 6, and in. Stretch and finish. Okay, anyone want to do that to the back? Anyone commented, James?
Remember, it's a 20-second delay.
Alright, so while we do that, let's see if Olive will do some tricks for you today.
Okay.
Come, Olive!
Go to mommy.
Come here, Olive! Come here, Olive! Yes! Okay, we're gonna show them. Alright, sit, Olive. Good girl, you're being good today. Come on, let's show them. Wait. Come here. Sit. Good girl. High five. Good girl. And do a nice turn for me. Turn. Good girl. And kisses. Kisses. Where's my kisses? Come on, kisses. Thank you, good girl. See, I told you she can do these tricks. I taught her myself. So I'm very proud of myself. That's why I like to show off a little bit, because I taught you. Yes, I did. So let's show these people your cute little face. You might not see with the lighting, but I'm just going to bring her nice and close. So Olive is our little fur baby, as you can see. Hey, you're such a good girl, Olive. And she does know another trick. Go fetch it. Let's see. Go fetch it, Olive. But I put all her toys away, so she might not know. Olive, go fetch it.
Olive.
Go fetch it, Olive. Olive, there. Here. Go fetch it, Olive. Look at what a clever dog I have. Good girl, Olive. Good girl. Alright. Anyone commented, James?
No.
Okay, no comments. That is fine.
I don't think anyone wants to do it.
That's fine. So we're gonna move on. Alright, don't worry. We can do it in another class. Here is Olive. Okay. So now that we've had our pre-entertainment, we are going to move, and it's just messed up again, onto, okay. This is going to be Jeté 2, James. So Carla, if you did the arabesque class, we did this, but we're going to do a different combination. Okay, so you're going to put something cushioned under your little bone, I'll call it. If you're men, you just need nice extra cushioning with a towel or something soft, or yoga mat. So we're going to do 4 times, and on the 4th one, you're going to hold for a little bit extra. But we're going to do 4 different kinds. So the first one, you're going to be grabbing your inner thighs. So it's going to help you to come up and come down. 2, and come down. 3, and down. 4, hold, and down. Then we're going to level it up every time. The next one, you're going to be holding like we did last week, coming up and down 4 times. And then the worst one, hands behind your head, coming up and down, holding the last one. And then the final one, you're going to take your feet this way, depending how you want to do it. If you want to hold on the inside or the outside, I like to do this just for my knee. And then you are going to come up and come down. And on the 4th one, you're going to hold and you are going to let go and hold. Okay, here we go. Good luck. After this, we're some sit-ups. Grab those thighs. Up, 1, 2, down, 3, 4, 2, 2, down, 3, 4, 3, 2, down, 3, 4, and hold, 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 clasp your hands, and 1, 2, down, 3, 2, 2, down, 3, and down, and hold, hold, last one, 1, 2, here we go, 2, and down, 3, and down, 4, and grab your feet, 1, and down, 2, and down, 3, and down, 4, hold, hold, down, and you can stretch it out, give yourself a pat on the back. So an excuse to massage
Alex
yourself.
then replied, let's just move on.
Who said?
Alex. And then Bianca, unfortunately, she said, I missed the question.
Oh, sorry, Bianca. We were gonna go to the back with that nice flex turnout one, but we can do that another time. We're gonna be doing these classes every Saturday, so we'll have an opportunity to do another floor bar. All right, now we are going onto our sit-ups. Don't worry, after this we have 2 more combinations, our grand battement and our little adage, and then it's done. Okay, after this. So, how are we gonna do this? You're gonna put your hands behind your head, and to come up, you're going to close your elbows like this. Close, open, and roll through your spine, close, and down. You're gonna do that 16 times, so 8 times 2. And I forgot to tell James the music. The next one is rond de jambe en les 1.
Really?
I don't think so. Usually I just have to give this exercise to the students and they do it, but now I have to actually do it, so it's payback for the torture I have given people.
So off we go.
Here we go. 1, down, 2, squeeze those knees together, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can tuck your chin in, chin down, up, halfway, and the music will start again, so it gives you a little bit of a rest. Easy, easy. Mine, Olive.
Olive.
Give us it.
Come here. Come here.
And 1, and down. 2,
Come here, my girl.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. You can do it. Okay. Congratulations. Now we are going to move on to our grand battements. So we are going to do 3 flexed, and then you're going to use the count for what you would have done the 4th time to point your foot. And then you're going to do 2 times pointed, and then you're going to do grand développé. So it's going to look like this. Might just sound like words. Okay, stomach in, keeping that turnout to go. 1 and slow. Quick and slow. Quick and slow, and point, point. Up and slow. Up and slow. Come. And 1. A flex, a point and close. And we're going to roll onto our side and do exactly on the side. When you go exactly the same on the side, you have to control that stomach. We cannot see rolling or anything. What I like to tell my students is to keep the shoulder in line with the other shoulder, and you just put this hand here as balance. And we want to, because it feels weird to flex like this, we're just going to point our feet and we're going to flex the top foot. Up and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, and point, point. Up and down, 2 and down, draw out, a flex, a point and close. So even though it's quick, make sure you are really drawing up your leg, up, 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 under your knee, and from there you want to lift that knee and then get that leg out, okay? So we're gonna go to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. And to the back we do something different. Okay, here we go, James, going back to more music, obviously, I'm sure you know.
No, you didn't tell me this. There is find it. The only ground back.
James, by the way, for all of you, is chilling on the couch there. Nice lying down.
Oh, sorry. Should take a photo after this.
Yeah, I should.
Show everyone. Ready?
Up. Close. This doesn't feel like the right music. Up. Anyway, we'll continue. So you still want to keep those hips in alignment, you don't want to roll over still. And flex. Up. 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 And point. 2. Up. Up. And up. And flex. Point. Close onto your side. Up, flex, up, and point, up, développé, up, and flex, point, close. Alright, to the back. Hope you're all okay. It's kind of similar what we did last week, except we're going to keep it in an arabesque line. We're not going to go into attitude. Same music, James. So we're going to start with our leg out, and you're going to go, it's going to be a full count. So 1, 2, 4 times. 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. Then we're going to go in a half count. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then 5. Don't bend the arms. A flex, a point, lift, close, and then we switch to go to the other side. Okay, so 1, 2, 4 times, slow counts. 5 on the end, hold on to 5, flex, and point, lift, and close. Alright, here we go. Keep those arms stretched. 1, hold your stomach. 2, 3, 4. Now on the end. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5. Flex, point, other side. 1, arm stretch. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and flex, point, and close. Just stretch out your back. Last exercise, everybody. Yay! Last. You can do it. Just to tell James the music. So it is développé. Alright? So this we're going to do a releve long up. Alright, so we're going to go 2 times with the right, 2 times with the left. Stop the music, roll onto our side. On the right leg, stop the music, roll onto the left leg. That's it. We're not going to do it to the back. Aren't you lucky? Okay, so first position, pointed feet. Same thing, you want to underneath your thigh. 1, 2, you want to give it extra lift. 3, into retire 4. Now make sure your retire is underneath your knee there. We don't want to go on the side. Underneath your knee. 3, come out. Wait, sorry. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, flex and turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out, turn out. Repeat it again, and then let's actually go on to the side so we can save time and we can finish it up quicker. Alright, so 2 times to the front, 2 times to the side. Olive, what are you barking at? The people can't concentrate. Okay.
Ready?
Yes, here we go.
Carry horse.
1, 2, lift 3, retire 4, under your knee, turn out 5, 6, flex, lift, close, 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 again, long 1, 2, lift 3, turn out, keep this hip like we did in our releve long, 6, flex, push, push, onto your side, long 1, 2, retire it under your knee, maybe turn around, and up, flex and push, 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 point, last time, 1, high as you can, lift, 3, retire it, up, flex, push, 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 turning up, and let's go on to our left immediately.
And then 1, 2. All my pages. Okay.
Are we back?
Speak.
Hello, can you hear me? We are just
Yeah.
testing. Sorry about that. We don't know what happened. We think maybe Olive bumped the Ethernet cable on the computer when she ran past barking at nothing. So, how far were we? Could someone just type in the chat and just let us know where we were? Did we finish the right side? Or do we just need to do the left side? Let us know quick so we can do it. We're not going to cheat. I know you're not going to cheat because it's the last exercise and I know you've been doing really, really well.
There's still 5 people, and Alex said, and you're back.
Okay, thanks for sticking around to those 5 people. What's wrong, James? James has his hand on his head like he's stressing.
No, I just had to go grab the music quickly. Because I had to reboot the whole computer.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. James also said that people have been saying with the latest Windows updates that people have been having this issue where their computer just freezes. So it might not even have been Olive's fault. Alright, so we're going to go on to the left side, am I right?
Music. Wait, which CD was it again?
It was
4, and the soundtrack was...
It was Developer.
Developer.
Left side, everyone. Because we have a big announcement to make, so we can do it.
And it's not coming through the...
Okay, I will count.
I'll just put some other music on.
Here we go. Lifting a 1 and a 2. Lift 3 and 4. Up 5, 6, flex, close, close, close. One more time. Long 1 and a 2. Lift 3, retire 4. Up 5, 6, flex, push, push, push. Turn over and long. 1 and a 2. Lift 3 in flex, push, push, close. Okay, thank you very much everyone. Thank you to everyone who has stuck around. Sorry about that technical issue. Alex, our colleague there, will know our technical issues we have every day because we have to stream to our students. So I think it is now time for us to do our number draw. So I'm going onto our Instagram. I just need to check how many people commented. I think it's only 6 people. So 6 people stand a chance to win. Alright, so James, have you got the number draw up? I know you've got lots going on there. Okay.
What's it called again?
A number generator?
Number generator. Everything was ready to go. So
I know. He was so organized. He was so excited. He's like, look at this. He was actually showing off. Like, look at this. I can just put it on the screen like this, and I can just do it like that, and that's what they're gonna see. So sorry, you guys. It just ruined everything. But anyway, I'll just waffle on because I like to just talk. So if you know me, you know I just like to ramble and talk about anything. So what to talk about? Let's talk about Ballet Express. We are just so impressed with how much support we've had. We have gained Olive, come here, you're going to bump it again, come here. We have reached our 200 subscribers and we have seen we are currently on 205. So thank you to everyone who has recently subscribed to us. It's such a huge blessing for us because we really just want to bring ballet to everyone, and the more subscribers we get, our goal is to actually reach 1,000, because when you have 1,000 you can do a lot more things on your Instagram. I'm so confused with my social media right now. With your YouTube. So we would love to do things in the park when things have settled down, and when it's a bit warmer we'd love to do things in different places. But we would need 1,000 subscribers to do that, because you cannot do live streams on YouTube on your phone unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So that is what we'd like to do. But how is it going there, James?
Yeah, we're good. We can do our number generate.
Okay, so we have 6 people have commented, so that is the maximum number. 6.
So 1 is minimum and 6 is maximum.
Yes. So
do you want to do like a drum roll or something?
All right, let's do a drum roll. Ready and.
And the number is 6.
6, and that goes to Bianca. Aren't you lucky?
Wow.
Bianca Gregory, you won the free group class for you and your friends. So chat to your friends. You can get as many as you want, minimum of 4 people, which counts as a group. So chat to your friends, contact us on Instagram, and we can set up that group class of whatever you like, whether it is a ballet class, a floor bar, a stretch class, a strengthening class. You decide. Congratulations. Yay.
I just want to show it. Let me generate again. Yeah.
Okay, so he's just showing you that we didn't.
It works.
Okay. Alright, now it is time to announce next week's stream. So we're going to wait for James to come in. So thank you for sticking around, everyone, to listen to this. If the people have left, we will announce it also on our Instagram. So next week we are going to be doing a ballet class. James is going to be giving class because I'm sure you've had enough of me now for 2 weeks. We would like to do 1 ballet class, and then the following week will be your choice. So next week is James.
So we'll do a bi-weekly class,
yes,
and then a bi-weekly stretch.
Whatever you choose. So James will give the class, and this, maybe you can guess who it's going to be. Alright, she is from America. She was the very first American to ever get into the Bolshoi Academy in Russia. She was a dancer in the Bolshoi, prima ballerina in Russia. She is the silver medalist in Vaganova. I think it was like 2016.
I know it's Saturday and people are barking.
Yes, so she is now currently in America, and she is Joy Womack. Okay, so Joy Womack is going to be joining us next week in our ballet class. She will be doing the class. Sure. She will be doing the class with us next week. So James will be in one video and Joy will be in the other video. And at the end, we are going to leave about 5 to 10 minutes open for a Q&A for you guys to actually ask Joy some questions. She has had quite an amazing career. She's still really quite young, and the things she's achieved is really amazing. So it would be quite nice, I think, for you guys to have a little bit of a question answer with her, to ask her some questions.
And we used to work with her as well at the
Yes.
Universal Ballet.
She's such a hard worker, a really amazing person. She tries to stay positive where she can. So I would
And especially now with Corona and all these things happening, it's very, very interesting times, but I'm sure she can tell you what about that next week.
Yes, so tune in, check our Instagram, because next week, because Joy is in America, we have to change the time a bit. So I don't know how that's going to affect the people in South Africa or the UK, but just check the Instagram and you will find out. You can do the calculations of the time zone. So it's just next week, it's going to be a different time. The week after, it's going to come back to our normal time.
Just because the whole world is one big world and we have to be connected somehow.
Yes. So thank you everyone for your patience. Thank you everyone for joining to our 5 people, which I think one of them is us. So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Sorry about our little glitch. Hope you enjoyed it. And tune in to our Instagram. Don't forget.
Exactly.
Like, subscribe, and share this video. You're more than welcome to do this class.
And once this video ends and afterwards goes live, we're going to keep it up for a little bit and we are going to add a poll. I think it's going to come up on that
Yes,
side.
I think it's on the side. Yes.
Or on this side, depending on the
Somewhere in one of the top
corners. And that will be for what's next. Another floor bar, another thing after the
ballet class. So it's always going to be like that. 1 week ballet class, next week the class of your choice. Ballet class, class of your choice. Always like that. So thank you for your support, everyone. Really appreciate it. Please share this video and please tag us on Instagram if you would like to take a picture of yourself. Please, 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 please. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.